Pepper says, are you ready to do a little kitchen cleaning before Easter? I know I am. Hello everyone and welcome back to A Hoarder's Heart. For today, we're going to be back in this kitchen doing a little decluttering, organizing, and cleaning. Now, I am recording this 2 days before Easter, and there's so much going on because I'm hosting Easter. It's also my parents' anniversary celebration this weekend, and the kids are home today and they have things that they want to do. But that's okay. Instead of getting over anxious on how on earth am I going to create a video or how am I going to clean and declutter, we're going to give ourselves grace and say, we're going to do what we can. I want to finish out the drawers in some of this cabinet. We definitely have to do some cleaning, and then we'll see what else we can get to. When I reset my mind and say, it's okay, we'll do what I can, I find more clarity and I'm able to complete more tasks that way. Instead of looking, oh my gosh, there's so much to do, I'm just going to look at, I'm going to celebrate each task I can do and complete instead of worrying about what's left to do. Okay, this is literally bursting at the seams because I opened it up and all the bags started falling. Reusable bags. Yes, we have a hoard of reusable bags. New Jersey is only reusable bags. The stores don't give you plastic bags anymore, but there's always a plethora of reusable bags that they're selling. And my goodness, how we've collected it over the years that it's just tumbling out. Now, I was trying to figure out how do I want this to look, because I kind of almost want hubby to like put a shelf maybe right here, and then I could have like a basket underneath with the reusable bags that I'm going to keep. But what am I going to keep? I have to get rid of some of these. So I think the best sorting strategy is going to be just pulling all the bags out and then dividing them. I'm going to have the regular canvas bags, put that in a pile, and then I'm going to grab my favorite holiday bags that I get from ShopRite. They're bigger, and honestly, I like to change out the seasons when the season is upon us, like when I go grocery shopping or I go to the store. I like doing that, and then of course I'll keep the in-season bags in the Jeep, but we got to sort through this. There's just so much. Now, this is years worth of reusable bags. Like some of these bags are over 10 years old. And of course, we're not buying any new ones. I haven't bought a new reusable bags, at least in the past year. I make sure I do that in every no spend because I always keep the bags in the Jeep if we're out and about and need a bag. Now, here's all the bags that were jam-packed in there. It's a lot. I don't need this many. There's also some random stuff in here. Like this tray is really old, and I'm going to be honest, I don't need it. We can totally let this go. Now, I'm going to be using this basket that we emptied out from the bathroom series to put all of the bags that I want to keep. And the bags that I want to keep, of course, are going to be all the bigger holiday plastic ones that are much sturdier that I like to rotate in my car. And the rest of these canvas bags that were mostly marketing giveaways, yeah, we can totally let them go. So I took this bin that was already emptied out in the basement, and I'm going to put them all in there because half of them I'll put on my giving page and the other half I'll save for the yard sale so that people can use them when they buy stuff. And we're going to put the basket of the keep bags back in here. And I am curious, let me know in the comment section below, how else should I organize this space? Should I have hubby put in a shelf? I'd really love to know. And of course, yes, there are still plastic bags in the Jeep, but we're not going to go through that today. We're focusing on the kitchen for this episode. Now, we didn't go through this drawer last time either. And this is just like a filing paper system. Now, yes, some of this stuff is a couple of years old, but I don't want to spend too much time in it because it's not that bad. I'm just going to take some documents that are clearly very old and go ahead and just shred it because shredding paper
takes a long time, especially sorting through all the paper. And I don't want to use a lot of that time up just focusing on this when the drawer's already pretty organized and I'm not that worried about it. Now, this is the last drawer to go through, and it's a Mod Podge of things like cards, but I want to show you this. This was my card organizer that I made in mops like probably 10 years ago, but I really loved it. One of the girls was very organized. She helped us create this during a craft class, but I just wanted to share because being organized is a lot of fun. Now, I'm sorting through all this. There's some old stickers. There are different pictures, envelopes. Again, it's just a Mod Podge of stuff that was never really organized. So we're just going to take everything out, see what we're going to keep, what we're going to let go of. There's even notebooks in here. Now the notebooks I'm going to put in my little notebook bin. So I know that I had them. I totally forgot that we even had them. And of course, we're doing a no-buy on notebooks and cards because clearly, as we're clearing this out, I don't need any. I already have so much. Now, I just found these K-cups and unfortunately, they're expired. So I have to throw them out right away because I do want to create a coffee bar on the top of this unit. Now, of course, I'm quickly cleaning this out. Some of the stickers fell and are stuck on the bottom of the drawers. So we're going to get that very quickly. And we're going to be recycling all the paper and different envelopes and items that we don't need anymore. And now this drawer is cleared out. Of course, I kind of kept with the cards, also some pictures, address labels. I also have this random battery in here because the batteries are actually stored up in this drawer. And of course, it doesn't fit in this drawer, but this is good. I feel good about this. It's organized, but now I need to focus on the cleaning and prepping for Easter. Now, the day before Easter, we traditionally make bunny cakes. I do that with the boys and also some other desserts that we make from scratch. And you know that when you cook, you make a lot of dishes. Now, hubby had helped me keep up with cleaning the dishes, so I wanted to quickly keep up with putting them away where they belong because I really wanted to focus on cleaning out the bottom of the sink. Now, I love Barkeeper's Friend. That is my favorite cleaner to clean up because it's been a while since we gave this sink a really deep cleaning to make it shine, and nobody wants a funky dunky sink for the holidays, especially when you're cooking. I do like my sinks to shine during the holidays. And of course, I'm going to do the same for the other side of the sink where I do the majority of washing the dishes. Now, I don't have a garbage disposal, and that is something that I would really love to invest in. So I think that's something that we're going to look into this summer because sometimes cleaning the traps and there are smells in the sink and it's just, I don't know, I think it would just be better to just finally have a garbage disposal. And of course, let's do the next round of dishes that need to be cleaned out. Now, I just wanted to show you this really quickly. Remember when we found the vase in the attic a couple weeks ago? Well, here it is. I gave it a really good scrubbing. I also used ribbon that was in the basement that we already had, and I made a beautiful bouquet for my parents' wedding anniversary, which happens to be the day before Easter. But they absolutely loved the flowers and they thought that they were beautiful. Next up is this countertop surface right here. Now, technically it does have a labeled zone. Like up here is a lot of medications and some of it we take daily, some of it not so much. So the focus right now is just breaking stuff down, throwing out empty bottles, sorting through it because it doesn't all need to sit up here. And clearly this cabinet needs to be reorganized. And I'm also thinking that, yeah, it's probably going to have a no-buy for medicine and vitamins for a while too. Now, this side over here is hubby's concoction station. And I'm just going going to put everything in the basket in here for now. That way I can give the countertop a really good scrubbing. Now, clearly we are very visual people. If you follow Cass from Clutterbug, we'd probably be considered like extreme butterflies because we need to see everything. And that's something we'll be focusing on this spring, is definitely clearing out countertops and how we can reorganize this kitchen. Now, when I host a holiday, that countertop is where I tend to put the ice bucket. It's where I put the cups, the plates, the forks, the dishes, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to give this a really quick scrubbing just because it's been sitting on top of that fridge for a couple of months and I want it to be nice and fresh and clean when I put ice in it. Now, I'm going to be very truthful. For holidays, I will buy the cups, plastic silverware, napkins, and paper plates, things that I can throw away after we're done eating. And that's because I feel like I spend most of the time doing so many dishes that it's just easier to throw it out. And let's be real, for the majority of the year, I use regular plates and wash them and do it in the dishwasher. So for 3 holidays out of the year, I give myself grace to be able to do that. And now it was time to give this countertop a good cleaning too. Now, this banana had a bad day because it looked like she leaked and there was sticky stuff underneath of that. So yeah, we got to make sure that we're cleaning this countertop. And I'm using my favorite Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose cleaner and just giving this space a very good wipe down, especially where the banana was very sad. Next was the stove. That pan was from breakfast because Tyler made some eggs. And I just wanted to give this a really good scrub down too because I have to start cooking again. I also wanted to get these burners because it's been a while since we've cleaned that out. And of course, my Tyler was helping me all along the way in the kitchen cleaning up. Now this countertop is looking spotless and we gotta get cooking because I make homemade mac and cheese and there's just a lot of stuff that we have to do. Now, Tyler does help me cook, and also my other 2 boys, the big one and the firstborn, they were helping too. They were cleaning the bathroom, they were vacuuming, they were dusting. It's just me and Tyler were the ones who were focused in the kitchen. Now, this is the table, so I made a little centerpiece using Easter stuff that we already have. It came out cute, and this year it's just my parents coming over, so it's 6 of us, and yes, this is a reusable tablecloth, so I can use this every year for the next few years until it falls apart. And now we have all the food cooked and ready to go. I'm glad that we were able to clear out this countertop so that I could have all the food laid out so we can enjoy our Easter dinner together. And now it is the day after Easter. Later that night, hubby did a big round of dishes, also putting stuff in the dishwasher, running the dishwasher last night. And of course, there is still dishes that need to be done and things that need to be put away. But overall, we got it all done at our pace without being overly stressed out. And also, as I was putting stuff away, it is very clear to me that we definitely have to go through the drawers and the cabinets moving forward because there's still a lot of stuff that still has to be decluttered in this kitchen so that it can function better. And that is okay because we're taking it day by day and step by step, and we will get it done this spring. What's most important is that as a family, we were all together and had a wonderful Easter holiday together. And my hope and my prayer is that this video motivated and encouraged you to clean, declutter, and let something go in your home today too.